Hi, welcome to AP Physics. My name is Mr. Robertson. I'm really excited to have you guys in my class this year. We're going to have a wonderful time exploring the physical world and seeing how physics apply to our everyday lives. Why don't you join me as I go through some slides here, tell you a little bit more about myself. I'm a father of two wonderful daughters, and I've been married for a number of years. We have a fun time in our family. We like playing soccer and golf. One thing you'll learn about me is I'm an avid golfer, and it's often fun to apply what we learn in physics to sports and other hobbies that we have in our lives. One thing you'll see in this class, or you'll learn, is that we really can apply physics to almost anything we do in our lives. So I hope I can get you guys excited about that aspect of physics. I studied as an undergraduate at UC Davis. I was an exercise science major, and with that, I also emphasized my major in biomechanics. So if you guys have any interest in kind of understanding more about biomechanics or how physics applies to the movement of the human body, I'd love to talk to you more about that. And let me go to the next slide here. Just kind of continuing on that thought, I also want to extend myself out as kind of more than just a physics teacher to you, but also maybe a resource as you explore, life, outside of high school and beyond high school, and perhaps your college aspirations or career aspirations. I really want to be available to you as somebody, maybe a mentor that can help you explore your thoughts of what you want to do later in life and professionally. And it doesn't have to be just physics. I'm happy to talk about anything other than physics as well. So please always feel like you can come to me as a resource, and I'd love to talk to you about anything that's on your mind. And on to the next slide. Oh, what exactly is physics? Well, this is a fun video. We'll play it later today, but it's kind of a fun introduction to physics and what we study in physics. And now onto our learning outline. So this is an outline of how our school year will go in this class. So we're going to start Unit 1 in kinematics, and then go on to Unit 2 in dynamics. And you guys have probably heard of Newton, and he had a number of laws, so we'll explore Newton's laws. And then the third unit will go to circular motion and the universal law of gravitation. The fourth unit will be simple harmonic motions, where we'll look at pendulums and spring systems. And then the fifth unit will be on momentum and conservation of momentum, and you'll learn more about that. And the sixth unit will go on to the study of work, energy, and conservation of energy. And then Unit 7, we'll do rotational motion. You've heard of torque, I'm sure, and we'll learn about what torque exactly is. And in Unit 8, we'll start to go into electrostatics, where we'll explore electricity, electric charges, and electric force. And then continuing that, we'll go into Unit 9, and we'll kind of explore circuits. You've heard of circuits, and we'll kind of get a better understanding of what those are and what's involved in a circuit. And then finally, we'll wrap up the school year with a study of mechanical waves and sound in Unit 10. So that's kind of a quick overview of where the class is going. And then on to learning goals. I kind of mentioned this in my introduction. I just, my hope and expectation of you as a student is that we walk away from the school year having a better understanding and hopefully appreciation for how we interact with the physical world and the laws that surround these interactions, and just to be able to apply some of the laws or principles that we learn in each unit to everyday life. Because as I mentioned, physics is applicable in everyday life. You're going to, as you learn the subject and the units, you'll see that we really do interact in our physical world in kind of defined ways based on physical laws and principles. So I think we're going to have a great year, and I look forward to meeting all of you and getting to know you better. And let's just have some fun. All right. Thanks, guys.